What's up, everyone? Well, let's get into this news. So it has been alleged that Nicki Minaj has been throwing shade toward possibly Ra Ali in her new music video, Nice to Meet Ya. Now, if you don't know, Nice to Meet Ya is featuring Nicki Minaj and Megan Trainor. Did I say Megan earlier? I meant Nicki Minaj. So saying that Nicki Minaj has beef with Ra Ali, and basically it's because there is a lyric that goes, had to cut the grass because there were snakes in the camp, meaning that there were, she had to cut people out of her team. This was at like 2:20. I think I can play a snippet since I'm commentating on it. Let's see. Where is it? All right, let's play it. Cause you know they can't. Had to cut the grass, there was snakes in the camp. They know I'm the Billy. All right, so there we go. And so a lot of people are speculating that it is Ra Ali. Now, if you watch the video itself, it's actually a lot about women's empowerment. So if you look, there are all these guys, but then of course there are also women, and where is the good part? Okay, yeah, so the women are kind of like sticking together, whereas the men are different, and they're kind of sticking together, kind of showing that there's just this divide between the genders still. There's still this gender disparity, but also, like, that was the perfect scene. Let me go back. So there's a scene where if you actually look at the computers that the men are on, I missed it again. Okay, well, there's, if you saw that scene, the men are actually on computers that are old, which, in my opinion, represents the time era and the changes that we have gone through since. So if you look at the video, you will see that the men are actually typing on these old school computers, and that just represents that things are changing, the times are changing, and women holding this so-called traditional aspect is no longer lifestyle is no longer a thing. Women are just as equal as men and things like that. So it's a big thing on women's empowerment. The video is. Now, to go into the reason why Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali are allegedly not friends, this is all allegedly. So basically, it all comes down to Star Brim. So Star Brim went and said that Ra Ali owed Brooke some money, and Brooke is, of course, close to Nicki. And then, of course, Ra denies all of Star Brim's uh, statements and says she is speculating, hoping she will get mad and speak on emotion. Now, the hoping she will get mad and speak on emotion kind of indicates to many people, or many people interpret that as meaning that Starbrim hopes that Riley will get so mad that she will speak bad about Nicki off of emotion. And so this is from Rhymes with Snitch, and it just says, the real reason Nicki Minaj and Riley are no longer friends. And so then it says, 3 years ago, Love and Hip Hop New York friend of the cast, Ra Ali, famously betrayed her best friend, Remy Ma, by linking up with Remy's arch enemy, Nicki Minaj. Now Nicki and Ra are no longer friends either. According to Cardi B's bestie Star Brim, Nicki dumped Ra for having a big mouth. Which was a big claim. Star also claims Ra Ali owes her former podcast co-host Brooke Bailey money. The secret came out while Ra and Star were arguing online. And so, look at this. This is from Star Brim. Let's see. So if you want to read it, you can. If you want to pause it, you can. But as you can see right here, you want to keep talking about me? Why don't you talk about how you owe Brooke money? And you was telling everybody Nicki business. This is toward the bottom, maybe 5 or 6 lines up. Nicki don't even fuck with you. You be on my page watching pics I delete, and things of that nature. So, with that being said, it has been alleged that Nicki Minaj and Ra Ali are no longer friends. Now, the Nice to Meet You video is actually a very good video. I feel that it shows women's empowerment, and I think that everyone should definitely check it out. Now, whether or not Nicki was talking about Ra Ali or not, we're not sure, but around the 2:20 mark of the song, Nicki does say, and I quote, had to cut the grass because there were snakes in the camp, meaning she had to cut some people, and she said snakes, plural. So she just basically said she had to, let some people go off her team because they were snakes. Now let's read the comments. Let me rest in peace, girl. You sound casket ready. Crawl out from Cardi, deformed fake house for a breath of fresh air. I don't know. With friends like Ra, who needs enemies? She actually said, "Let me nest in peace," like the bird she is. Oh yeah. Whatchamacallit, Starbrew is pregnant, and she said, "Let me nest in peace." And let's see. Yeah, okay. No one's really talking about Nicki and Ra. Let's see. Nicki was stooped to even let that snake bitch near. So this person, anonymous, is saying that Nicki was stupid to even let that snake bitch, aka Ra Ali, near. We all saw her dick ride Remy on TV and inserted herself into the planning of Remy's wedding. Or maybe Nicki needed intel on Remy because Remy dose walked that bitch on wax. Either way, you gonna call somebody a friend and you don't know the meaning. I never liked that pit bull looking bitch Ra. She reeks trouble. Nah, I don't necessarily agree with that. But anyway, this person says they stopped being friends because they were never friends in the first place. And I kind of agree with that. And the reason why I agree with that is because, in I believe it was May 31st of last year, Ra and Nicki unfollowed each other. And there have just been some rumors since. So, regarding tensions between Ra Ali and Nicki, are they friends or not? Uh, don't know. They're both very pretty women. But yeah, in the nice to meet you video, Nicki just throws a little shade at 220, and that's just about it. So, yeah, alright, well, that's, not anything breaking, but there is some tea for you guys. Alright, well, thanks and have a good one. Bye.